the channel. For today's video, I want to share with you 6 new products in my skincare routine that I have been using in the month of March. This is not a March favorite video. Basically, I just want to share with you my first impressions and what I think about these products that I have been using in March. I would also have a March favorite videos coming after this one. With some of the products that I've mentioned is pretty much just me replenishing products that I have finished using, but there's one particular product that I will be mentioning in this video that is actually a brand new launch for the month of March. So so I'm going to share with you a little bit about what I think about all these 6 products that I've got in front of me. As per usual, I would have a little bit of a note in front of me because I want to share with you like some of the key ingredients from these products, which I obviously have research and check out on their website and things, so I do have to look down every now and then. So let's get to it because I'm very excited. So I'm gonna start with this one. So this is the Krave Beauty Beat the Sun SPF 50+ PA+++ sunscreen. Now Krave Beauty is having a moment in my skincare routine because I've literally have 3 of their 5 products, I'm sure, so far. I've got the Kaleluya exfoliating toner, I've got the Great Barrier Relief Serum, and finally I've also got my hands on the Beat the Sun sunscreen. These was purchased for me by a friend of mine who went overseas recently. I mean, not recently, obviously before everything that's happening right now in the world. She went overseas and got this for me. I know these is named differently in the American market. It's called the Beat Shield, but this is obviously the one that they have sold for like the Asian Korean market, so it's called the Beat the Sun. So with these this is supposed to be a more lightweight and non-white cast formulation that helps to also work as a gentle antioxidant day fluid as well. So it does more than just protecting your skin from the sun. The key ingredients in the Beat the Sun is definitely the beetroot extract, which is very antioxidant rich vegetables. I think if you're into your healthy juices and juice cleanses, beetroot's always the one that is in there for the rich antioxidant properties of the is it a fruit, beetroot, or is it like a veggie? I don't know. Let me know, comments down below. But yeah, so it also has the skin enhancing properties as well for beetroot, which helps to prevent the signs of aging. It reduces pigmentations and blemishes, which also happens to moisturize your skin at the same time as well. The second ingredient is allantoin, which is an ingredient that helps to soothe your the skin, that helps your skin reduce any irritations as well. So it's really good for anyone that has like a more sensitive and inflamed skin. It has vitamin C as well, which also has resveratrol. It also has EGCG, which I cannot literally pronounce what it is, but I will write it somewhere here what EGCG is. It's basically the vitamin C, resveratrol, and EGCG combination is like a powerful combination of ingredients that actually helps. It's the best antioxidant combination that helps to provide a skin shield against external stresses, and ingredient also helps to neutralize free radicals, which is in the air if you go out and hang out outside. So what I think about this one, so when I first got it, I still have I finished my COSRX Aloe Soothing Sun Cream, and I was in the middle of using the Queen Screen from Ultraviolet, which is literally only this much left right now. So with the Queen Screen, because it's very light, sort of fluid, and quite more like a very light watery texture, which is quite similar to, let's say, the the Biore sunscreen, or it's quite similar to the Misha Essence sunscreen, which I've mentioned before. The aloe the aloe sun cream from COSRX is that little bit more thicker in texture, which I really enjoy as well. So when I finished the COSRX, I thought, oh, I'm gonna try this one, even though I still have the Queen Screen. So I'm kind of glad that this one, even it's lightweight, it doesn't have any white cast, but it's also have a similar texture to the COSRX sunscreen. So now I do have both the light watery texture of the Queen Screen and also have the little bit heavier texture of the Beat the Sun from Create Beauty as well. I really like it doesn't have, I really like that it has a really slightly like a little bit of a scent, definitely. It's nothing unnatural. I don't feel repulsed by it. I'm like sniffing it like crazy person, but no, I don't. It feels really, really nice and light on the skin as well. Really like this. I think this is such a great travel sunscreen because of how like neat, like really small, compact packaging, very light. So like, you know, to compare with my Queen Screen from Ultraviolet, which is a little bit heavier, I do like that this is super light. I do feel that I've kind of used it like halfway through much, and I'm about there, so I've only got this much left. So I'm a little bit like, I think these do run out really, really quickly, especially with sunscreen. I am super generous with how much I put, and then you do reapply sunscreen. So I just kind of like, oh my god, this is gonna run out very quickly. But aside from that, I do really enjoy the texture of this. I think it's a really good light sunscreen if you are into that texture. So yeah, oh yeah. I always forgot that the camera is like on this side, not on the, I don't know why I went there. Next, so the next one is the this one, which is the Tatcha Serum Stick. So the Tatcha Serum Stick, so it looks like this, kind of like a lipstick but not. It's basically created as a concentrated solid serum that meant to target like aging, signs of aging, any dryness instantly and also over time. The stick formulation is meant to keep skin and makeup fresh throughout the day, which means that, you know, obviously it can be used under makeup as well as over makeup. So if it's underneath the makeup, it's kind of similar to like primer, but if it's over your makeup, obviously throughout the day, it helps to rehydrate your skin. Like for example, for any like fine lines underneath the eyes, for example, so it helps to, if you glide through that, then it helps to kind of like reduce that, so it helps your foundation to set in better as well because there's no dryness there. So the key ingredients in the Tatcha Serum Stick is squalane, obviously. The stick is made out of 80% squalane, which works to moisturize and improve skin barrier because squalane is weightless emollient. It absorbs easily without without clogging the pores or leaving your skin feeling like oily. And obviously, as a oily skin person like myself, that's really important properties to have in any sort of skincare ingredients. It also has Japanese lemon balm, which is an ingredient that has been used for the longest time to help calm any inflammation. A particular ingredient helps reduce the visible signs of like aging, like such as fine lines, and it's actually able to help minimize ultraviolet, so UV damage in your skin as well. And it also of course has the Hadase 3, which is the Tatcha like holy grail ingredients, which includes green tea, which helps to detox and helps to prevent signs of premature aging. It has Okinawa red algae, which is also again helps your skin to regain the ability to retain water, and also helps to encourage skin renewal process, as well as the Akita rice, which is also which is highly nourishing for the skin, and it's rich in essential protein. to be completely honest with you, this intrigues me. When it first came out, I'm like, what is this Tatcha serum? On a stick. And I'm like, how can a serum be on a stick? Because it's meant to be like, you know, it's meant to like absorb into your skin really nicely, but in a stick form, like how does it even absorb into your skin at all? It's very confusing, hence why I got it, because it's so fascinating. For the first few maybe like weeks of trying it, it's super confusing for me as to how to use this, because it's a stick, right? So mom's home. So it's it doesn't have any scent, and it's also no fragrance, which is kind of a surprise for me, because usually Tatcha products has like a little bit of fragrance, but it doesn't have any, so it doesn't smell like anything. I think I'm still a little bit confused as to how to use it. I tried to use it as like a primer, but I don't really use primer, so it's kind of weird, you know, having to put this on before the foundation. It doesn't make the foundation glide or anything, but it's still kind of weird. And I try to use it over makeup, but and then it just, because it's like this kind of like white color, it just have my foundation all over it. So I'm still kind of confused, but it does, I mean it doesn't break me out, it doesn't do anything. So I just kind of like every now and then I've got it in my makeup bag and just kind of glide it over like here, because sometimes I do find that underneath the eyes it like creases a little bit more. So yeah, so that's what I think of it. I'm still very confused as to what it does, but I think it'll be good to carry with you if you are traveling. Let's say if you're in the airplane and the air is really dry, I think it's really good to kind of have something that's moisturizing as this one, because obviously it's a stick, it's not liquid, you can take it to the airplane, but who's traveling at this point in time right now, you know what I mean? Next, the next one that I'm trying is the Clinique ID Moisturizing BB Gel, with the inside is the orange one, which is the Fatigue Serum. So it's technically it's two different products that Clinique has sort of revolutionized and mix it together. So the BB Gel is designed to be an 8-hour oil-free moisturizer, which also have like a technology to like match your like skin tone, and like the different kind of like, I don't know if you can, yeah, you can see the different sort of like coloring here is like what it will look like on like the various skin tone, so that you'll be able to see. I don't think it's like an accurate indicator of what the color is going to be like when it sort of matches to your skin, but it's kind of like gives you a bit of an idea of what the different tones would look like with the once the BB sort of matches itself to your skin tone. It comes out like gray, and then it just matches to what your skin is, which is exactly what it does. So although for me it is slightly darker than what my skin is, like it definitely matches to my skin tone, but just a little bit darker. Like it's as if like I've had like a fake tan on for the day. Anyway, and then the Fatigue Serum tube, the orange tube that's on the inside, it's actually a concentration of like this ingredients like caffeine in there, which actually helps to helps microcirculation in your skin and helps to like wake your skin up with the caffeine. It also has green tea extract, I found, which is a really good antioxidant as well. So I really am very fascinated by this, because what they tell you to do with this is to use it as your, like, don't use it as a foundation, because obviously it's a BB cream, right? Technically, yes. But don't use it as a foundation. So you use it as your daily moisturizer. You can even, let me see if I can find it. I'm pretty sure it says that spread over face and throat twice daily. So I'm assuming that they're telling you that you can use this for both day and night. But it's kind of weird to me, how are you supposed to use a product like a BB cream which has a little bit of a tint as your night cream? Like, I found that really confusing. But I mean, so I only really use it as a day cream, and on the days that I don't really like, if I use this, I literally don't use any foundation. I just use this as the day cream slash foundation at the same time, because I don't know, it's still it's very interesting, and I think it's very unique product, but I kind of am a little bit confused when you mix a serum with a BB cream, like I don't know, a BB gel I should say, because I like the texture. It's very light. It's very hydrating, definitely. It's super like hydrating for the skin. And I don't know, but I am still kind of like on the fence when it comes to like how effective is the fatigue serum, like concentration, when it comes to really tackling your skin looking dull and tired, when it's kind of mixed into a hydrating tinted gel. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know, I do like it when I know that I don't feel like wearing makeup for the day. I would just use this alone, but it's still like I kind of am a little bit weirded out when I use this as the day moisturizer and then I still put my foundation on top. So that's kind of weird for me. It's like a double layering of makeup, which is not necessary obviously, but yeah, anyway, so I've been using it throughout March because I got it at the start of the month, but it's kind of interesting. So if you have tried this, I know they come with different combination and there's different concentration serum as well that would target different things. So if you do have a different one for me, let me know. Tell me what you think, because I mean, it's very interesting. I do enjoy using it, but it's kind of like mixed feeling, a little bit on the fence. I do appreciate that there is 100% fragrance free on this one. When I do look up the formulation, there's not a lot of information as to what the ingredients are, like specifically, and there's a lot of ingredients list on the list that I'm like, wow, what is that? And I believe there's like a coloring ingredients as well in like the actual serum concentration. So I don't know, there's a lot of question mark that I'm like, I don't know how I feel, but I'll obviously look into it a little bit more in terms of like how it affected my skin. It hasn't like broke me out or anything, and which a lot of Clinique products in the past have done, but this one hasn't. So I've been using it, I'm still using it. So yeah, if you're interested as much as me and curious, you can definitely try this, but it's very confusing. Similar to the Tatcha, these two are definitely confused, but I'll use it. So the next one that that I added recently because I ran out of my Youth to the People cream is the Drunk Elephant Protini Polypeptide Cream. So this one we cannot get this in Australia, so I did asked one of my cousins to purchase it for me from overseas. So I've finished the Youth to the People cream, so that's why I swapped to this one. It's actually a really light cream, which I really like. Basically, it is created as a breakthrough protein moisturizer, which combines a different arrays of concentration of peptides and amino acids, which helps to improve like your skin tone and texture, as well as the firmness of it, of course. Their ingredients, their star ingredients is basically like it says on their bottle as well, which is the 9 signal peptides complex. It's made out of various amino acids and protein for the skin, which actually helps your skin to communicate and also helps to bind moisture into the skin as well, so your skin will look a lot more plump and more firm. The ingredients meant to also restore your the bounce that you naturally have on your skin when you're younger, but it also helps to boost your natural skin cell renewal as well. It also has pygmy water lily stem cell extract, which is actually a great source of antioxidants and nutrients that would help to replenish the skin, but it's extremely moisturizing, very calming, and soothing for if you have any sensitivity as well. The other thing that's in there is the soybean folic acid peppermint extract, which is a B vitamin that helps to maintain the elasticity of your skin and the youthful look of your skin as well. Like I said before, I really enjoy how light the texture is. So when I let go of the kale, the kale cream from Youth to the People, I really like that cream because it was so like light and it's really hydrating. You can feel the hydration straight away. So I wanted the same the results from this Bertini, and it definitely has given that results for me. So I really do enjoy using this both in my AM and PM routine. This is again really light, almost like a gel, like almost heavier gel. It's very similar to the Youth to the People texture, which I really like because that's the product that I'm trying to replace. So it doesn't have any scent as well, and I do like to mix this with the Drunk Elephant F Balm, the electrolytes water facial at night sometimes, just to have that that extra boost of hydration. And yeah, so this is a really good cream. I have tried the Drunk Elephant Lala Retro Whipped Cream, which is I think it's a thicker texture, and compared to the Lala Retro Whipped Cream, I do prefer the Bertini more. It just feels a lot better on my skin, maybe because my skin's a bit more oily, so it feels really good to have something that's really light but you can feel the hydration straight away. So that's the Bertini, everybody. Now we also have the next one that I have got is the Biossance squalane phytoretinol serum. So with these one, the phytoretinol serum from Biossance is created to help reduce lines and wrinkles. It helps to repair any sun damage. So the idea of this is to create a retinol serum that can be used by people who cannot use retinol technically, because sometimes retinol can have that very sensitizing effect on the skin. Especially if you have quite sensitive skin, you probably couldn't use retinol as well. So that's why Biossance come up with this one. So it's not made from retinol ingredients, so it's there's an ingredients in there called bakuchiol plant seed, which is according to their studies, it actually has similar properties to retinol, but it does not have, so it will target your fine lines, it will target the wrinkles, any discoloration and loss of firmness, but it would not sensitize your skin in any way. So if you do have sensitivity towards using a retinol product, then you can definitely use this product. It has hyaluronic acid and squalane, which is of course a lot of Biossance line. They all are based in squalane. That's their main ingredients in terms of moisturizing and adding moisture to your skin. I do really like this product because it's good for someone with sensitive skin. I don't have sensitive skin, so I can actually use actual retinol. So for me, I would rather use an actual retinol than to get something like this. But on the day that, let's say I've got my esthetician visits once a month, where I do actual acid peel, a heavy duty exfoliation on my skin, I'm glad that I have this because I still can get my retinol in without it's not actually a retinol, if that makes sense. So I do enjoy this. The product has the scent is similar to a lot of other Biossance products. I think it's the squalane scent, so it's a bit more herbal kind of scent. But yeah, it doesn't bother me. I don't mind it. So yeah, so on the days that I do have that heavy duty exfoliation, I'm glad that I've got this, so I still can have that benefits of something that is similar to retinol. But if I were to choose between the two, I would definitely prefer to take actual retinol products than to use one of these But I do think that, which makes me think actually, because it's not technically retinol, but it gives similar results as retinol, I'm wondering if this is actually pregnancy safe. So a lot of the time when people like a lot of my like people that come into our store, for example, they would definitely ask if any of our skincare, oh, do you have any like retinol in it, is it safe for pregnancy? So I think a lot of people actually do mention that, you know, when you're pregnant you shouldn't be using any like strong actives like, you know, vitamin A like retinol or like AHA and all the, you know, the list goes on. But I'm wondering, because this is technically, it's natural ingredients, and it's not a vitamin A retinol ingredients. I'm wondering if then this is safe for pregnancy. I don't know. If you know, comments down below, because I couldn't see anything on their website. So yeah, it just made me think that if you don't want to use an active vitamin A if you're pregnant, then maybe you can replace it with this. Maybe need to do more research into that. So yeah, so the last one that I want to talk about is something very, very exciting. It's exciting for me because I've known about this product, the launch of this product, since February, but I am not allowed to talk about it because it's launching in March. So I'm like, oh, this is so difficult to not talk about it because the product is amazing. It actually worked really well. That's why I'm like, how can I not talk about it when it's actually something that actually works well? Anyway, without further ado, everybody, so this is newly launched products in terms of in-store, but I've got it for a month and I have been using it for a month. So it's the L'Occitane en Provence Reset, so overnight reset eye serum. So it looks like this. So it's like a smaller bottle. Oh, I don't have the actual. It's a smaller 15 mils, so compared to like the 30 mil that the actual reset. So this one's a smaller one. It looks really, really similar to the actual reset serum, but it has like a tiny little like eye here, so you know it's the eye serum. So the ingredients, in terms of ingredients, the eye serum has the same 3 ingredients as the reset overnight reset serum for the face. So it has the Immortelle essential oil, it has the marjoram extract, it has the Acmella oleracea. So it does have that, you know, boosting ability. It has that, all these different things that are what a lot of customers love about overnight reset serum. But they've also added 2 extra ingredients. One is a botanical complex, which combines a few different botanical ingredients, including Centella asiatica, which helps to, and licorice, which actually helps to soothe your skin, to help brighten your skin. And it also has caffeine, which encourage microcirculation, which then helps to reduce like any puffiness around the eye area as well. The reason why, I mean, they've launched the Reset Eye is obviously with the overnight reset serum, L'Occitane has such a huge success with that product because it is like, it's number one, like literally anywhere in the world, like everyone knows the reset serum. It is a great boosting serum. It's a great serum that helps to reset your skin overnight. And I think because of that, they like need to create something for the eyes, because the skin on your face and the skin around your eye area is different. The skin around your eyes area is like not only thinner, but it doesn't produce oil the same way as the rest of your skin on your face. So if you talk about signs of aging, or if you're tired, if you don't have enough sleep, the first thing that you would notice is around your eyes area, whether it's the little fine lines, whether it's a dark circle or puffiness. That's where you would see it first. And I think it is only appropriate when they have found an amazing combination of ingredients for your entire face to actually create one specifically for the eyes, which is what they have done here. The reason why I really love this product from the first moment I try it was definitely because it's fragrance free. Or anything around the eye area, it's, you know, the eyes, it's a little bit more sensitive, so I don't want it to be like too overly like scented, of course, because that means that there's another ingredients in there, like a perfume that's added to it if it's too scented. So I really do love the fact that it's fragrance free. The texture is very light, so for me, because I've got like oily skin, I don't, if I use something that's too heavy around the eye, I tend to get milia, which is like the white spots around like the skin and stuff, and I hate that. Obviously nobody would want a whitehead, so I love that the texture of this Reset Eye Serum is super light. And the other reason why I really like this is because it actually works. When I got given this to obviously to try, and I took it home and I use it in my PM routine. I don't technically, this serum you can layer with like an eye balm or an eye cream on top as well, but I don't, for the same reason that I don't necessarily like heavy texture cream around my eyes as well. I don't want any milia, so I use this exclusively for nighttime only, and you can use this serum as your sole eye serum, and then during the day I use a different eye serum. So the results is like literally overnight. Like I don't sleep, I mean I sleep pretty well, like I get about 8 hours sleep every now and then, but I do get like puffiness, and especially if I'm really tired or really stressed, sometimes I obviously sleep less, so I get puffiness. I don't necessarily struggle with dark circles, but puffiness is definitely number one issue with me, and this definitely got rid of that like literally in one night. Like that's how effective this serum is. Over time, what I've noticed from using this for the past month, I started to notice like sometimes I do get like a really fine line underneath the eye, so when I use like foundation or something, it sort of like creases, and you can see the creases throughout the day when I use foundation, but I have not actually seen that since I've used the Reset Eye Serum. So for me, that's like a testimony of something is working, is when you can see a difference. So after a month of not able to like shout out to everyone about it, finally I can talk about this serum. It is, I believe this is $89 in Australia. If you can get your hand on this, get it, because if you have issues with like dark circles, any fine lines, this is such an awesome eye serum to try. And I'm not even the biggest eye products users out there. Like honestly, like throughout my time of like knowing skincare and learning about skincare, eye products is the last thing that I ever get. Like I would get like serums, moisturizer, I'll try all these different products, but eye cream, can't even be bothered of getting eye cream. Only recently when I literally found the L'Occitane Precious Eye Balm is like my favorite eye creams, and then the Biossance as well. Ice Gel, love, and those two are the constant in my skincare routine ever since I found them. But this has literally been the constant PM eye serum for me every night, because it is so good. So yeah, highly recommend it for anyone that has issue with like puffiness. For me, like dark circle, if you always have it, you're born with dark circle, it's kind of like it's a given, it will always stay there. It's not like you can get rid of it, but if this does help to like lighten it up a little bit, but it doesn't make you look as tired, you know. But yeah, give it a try, definitely. It is so so good. I really enjoy it, and well done for it being fragrance free, and I love that about this. Most of L'Occitane products are usually it's very sensorial, which I also enjoy, but I do appreciate that it's fragrance free. That's it. Oh yeah, that's it. Yay! Okay, so that's everything that I have. Oh my god, this is scary. I don't know how I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna try, guys. This is like a challenge. So these are all the things that I have been trying for the month of March. These are all the new products in like my skincare arsenal. I would definitely do a March favorite videos this month as well, but for this is kind of like a first impression as to like whether I will, you know, absolutely love it or not, and if it's gonna make it into my April favorite, I will let you all know. I have a feeling that some of these products will definitely gonna be a repetitive in my favorites video very soon. Anyway, if you have tried any of this, do let me know in the comments down below, especially for whoever that have used the Tatcha serum stick, and if you use a different combination of the Clinique ID range, do let me know. With this one, it's more like, how do you guys use it and how do you find this to be on your skin? With this one, it's more like I'm interested to see whether the other combination, like not the BB, like whether it's the gel combination, will be really good as well, or even like the different concentration, the like serum that's underneath it is like the different color. There's like a white one, blue one, green one. If you have a different one for me, let me know and tell me what you think. Make sure to leave that in the comments down below if you have used this too. I'm super curious because I am 100% still very confused about this, even though I have used them for a month. So anyway, thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you very soon with another one. I hope you have a very good day wherever you are. Make sure you stay safe and healthy. Yeah, see you very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.